So I finished school when I was 17 and I was in my final year, and I was lucky enough to get invited to a few formals and yeah, so I had three formals to go to and I bought a new dress for each and they were quite expensive and I realised all of my friends were doing the same thing and then it got me thinking about the idea of renting dresses on a bigger scale, and so I launched the business when I was 18, 2 years ago. And yeah, in the beginning it was difficult. So I had to get like my parents as guarantors to be able to get those funds from the bank. But yeah, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I was running it out of my home, we have an office in my home, until about 6 months ago. We were running out of my house and I had two people working with me. We were just taking over like the garage and dad's cellar and all of like the bedrooms and everything. And then so I got a new few more teammates on, and then so I moved into like a small showroom slash office, kind of quite close to my home, which has been really, really good because yeah, could expand a lot bigger. In the very beginning, it was a little bit easier because designers, like when things would sell out in stores, women would call up like Alex Perry, for example, and say, I really want this specific dress in this size, and they would usually sell out of things really quickly. And then I was one of the only stockists in Australia that would have the dress because I never really sell them in the beginning. And so that was really helpful, like the designers referring customers my way. And then in the beginning of the business, my local paper, the Manly Daily, ran a story on the business, and that like helped a lot, especially with a local business, and I feel like people wanted to support like businesses that were nearby. And then following Shark Tank, I got some really good press. Like Your Closet was on Channel 10 News on Sunday night, and we also got articles in like Mamma Mia, Daily Mail, Sunday Telegraph. It was really exciting. So we filmed it quite a while ago. We filmed in the end of November last year, and yeah, it was a really exciting experience. It was kind of good because like irrespective of the result, it meant that I had to like learn my business inside out, so it kind of pushed me to understand everything a lot sooner. Because obviously you need to know all of your metrics before you go onto the show. And yeah, it was a really positive experience. It was quite nerve-wracking, but I think I've learned a lot from it, and I've like definitely improved my public speaking skills from it. So what people might not know is that although they show like 5 to 6 minutes on TV, they actually film you for about 2 hours. So I was up there answering questions for about 2 hours since the show, since getting the investment. It's been really good. Obviously the women have like, I don't know, probably businesses that they're a part of each, but we do have like fortnightly phone calls, and they're definitely really well connected, so it's been good. They put me in touch with people who have problems or issues, and they've like been through it all themselves. So it's really cool to like hear what they, like their advice on everything, and like how they would grow the business faster. So at the moment, like I've gone back to basics. I was just worried about all these like material things, and now I've gone back to basics and looking at like the conversion rate on the website and like why this is like so low and how we can improve this, and then like exploring paid advertising. So I guess when I started business, I was just starting it because I love a fashion and saw a niche in the market. But now I'm learning that there's like a lot of e-commerce aspects that don't really change between what you're selling. It's just e-commerce is e-commerce. So yeah, that's been like really important. And I obviously have no experience in that before, so and getting that experience of them who obviously built like websites like Red Balloon, etc., has been really cool. We've been growing around like 20% month on month since about February of last year. Obviously the business is quite seasonal, so it's a little bit slower now, but we're looking for rapid growth between now and December as like the spring carnival and like formal season hit. People have kind of like asked like what like struggles have you come up against being young and doing it yourself, but I almost think it's like almost the best way to do it because I have nothing to lose and I can like throw myself in there, and I don't have like kids to look after and a mortgage and things like that. So I think when you're young is almost the best time to just throw yourself in. and just do it. And it's becoming like more popular for people to start their own businesses. So really encourage like young people to just try it. I mean, you'll never know. And I think being young is the best time.